We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Thunder and the Jaguars. Jose Ramirez makes his big league debut right after this. Mike Bobo will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Into the box, Brian Cannon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Brian Cannon.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. W comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Upton is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Adrian.
Stepping up now, Adrian Esparza. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Brad Sanders, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Gregorio Ortiz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Right to him. And there's one away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they've won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Jeffrey Bellamy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Stepping in, Brock Sanders. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch is popped up. Number 3 is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
At the plate, Bo Law. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Jake Owens. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Law stands at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Bellamy is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Randall Mad Dog, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. He's running. Grounded to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Nick W. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Spud Wallace is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Owens is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
Stepping in now, Ike Bellamy. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Pitch outside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Still even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning. At the plate, DeMarcus Upton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike. That pitch was so threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Justin Martinez.
Justin Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. To short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Brad Sanders, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Third inning, no score to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Plate 11, 1-1.
Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Jorge Nunez is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Cannon, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The batter number 22, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Cannon is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
Into the box now, Saul Worthing, swing and a liner. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Adrian Esparza, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
1-0 pitch on the way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We played 2.5. No score on the show. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. And as a former late-round draft pick, it really speaks to the hard work he's put in at the minor league level to make the opening day roster here.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
Ramirez has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life? Grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Mike Bobo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Gregorio.
In now, Gregorio Ortiz. Little chopper down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Brock Sanders. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. A ball that's carrying. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have, too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
So digging in now, Bo Law. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game could make a big difference.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And he's back easily. At the plate, Jake Owens, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And there are runners at the corners now. Here's a look over to first. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Runners are at first and third with none out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1, but they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Randall.
Now batting, Randall Mad Dog. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
On the ground to second base, this could be two. Bare-handed for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So one run here on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. So coming to the plate, number 3 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. A ball and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
So now to the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy. Out of play off to the right. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Good curveball, strike 2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Bounce it to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Stepping in now, Nick W. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Popped him up. Mad Dog over to his left. He's got it 1 away. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. At the plate, Spud Wallace. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get
high in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Jorge Nunez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Esparza is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder.
At the plate, DeMarcus Upton 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First Delivery to him on the way. They'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Justin Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. Lane 11.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Brad Sanders. Fouled away. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Pops this one up. Bellamy in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Pitch on the way. Brian Cannon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 3 is there, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Jose Ramirez. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
1 strike.
Clears this one over toward first. And that is through into right field for a single. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jose Ramirez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
To the plate now, Mike Bobo. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. First time up, he went down looking. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Shows bunt here, but this one misses. Ball 3.
One strike.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate. You're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second. And now he's got a 3-ball count.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Standing in, Gregorio Ortiz will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Cannon onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 3. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Pause and the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll come home with it, and he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Okay, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, Nick W. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Short, hit hard. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 5 innings. Digging in, Saul Worthing. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the 1-0. And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Line drive to center field. Ortiz is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Adrian Esparza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. W is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Brock Sanders. Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Spud Wallace. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Cobra Cole takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. In now, Jorge Nunez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. No one out with a runner at second. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Standing in now, DeMarcus Upton. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Wallace rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mike Bobo is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Owens has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Gregorio Ortiz.
In now, Gregorio Ortiz. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. In his career, Ortiz brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and he'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
I love everything about this guy's offensive game. The name of the game is to get on base and score runs, and this guy does it as good as anyone.
1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Number 3 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Jeffrey Bellamy.
Seth McMillan gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Jeffrey Bellamy, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2 balls, no strike.
Has a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
3-1 the count now. 3 runs already home here. Fastball in there, 3-2. Popped him up. Mad Dog waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. The Jaguars lead this one 9-1. Settling in now, Bo Law, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jake Owens.
Digging in, Jake Owens. First offering on its way. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Standing in, Randall Mad Dog. First pitch coming, here it is.
No.
A high fastball is in there. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join with the traditional 7th stretch.
Now at the plate, Nick W.
For Jupiter, the left fielder, Nick W.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hits this one hard the other way. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The third baseman, number 29.
Digging in and looking for more, Spud Wallace. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one, he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point. He was able to get a hit.
At the plate, Jorge Nunez, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Esparza is under it. 2 gone. Sliding into the box, DeMarcus Upton. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Stepping in, Justin Martinez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Marty Riggs will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. High in the air into shallow left center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The batter number 22, second baseman, Brian Cannon.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brian Cannon. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ortiz is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Chuck Perry will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Marty Riggs will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
So striding forward now, Mike Bobo. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Owens will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 00, Gregorio Ortiz.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gregorio Ortiz. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ready now, Saul Worthing starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. W is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, third baseman, Adrian Esparza.
Digging in once again, Adrian Esparza. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Brock Sanders is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Jaguars took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Mike Bobo takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Brad Sanders was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, and Heidi Wackney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Roadrunners and the 51s. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Jose Rosales gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come into this one and needed some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The 1-0 home. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. 1 out, nobody on. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. David Prinful is the second out of the opening frame.
Nick Hay.
At the plate now, Brooks McKay, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Barnes is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Stuart Massey, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Murray Cooper. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Striding forward now is the DH, Thomas Jordan. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Cooper aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped up. Trimful has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Joe Morgan.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
In now, Chad Barnes, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And this one gets away. And over to third now with the runner. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed John Joyner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
1-0.
Strike taken up in the zone. Rosales, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
To the plate now, Raymond Buxton. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for him.
Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strike.
Into the box, Tom Magruder, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 3 homers and 7 driven in. The 0-1 delivery. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Gene Gilliam, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 0-1 offering. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
A 1-2 pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So stepping in, Sean Bender. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Sean Bender.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left. Andrews is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Lorenzo Hamilton.
So striding in, Lorenzo Hamilton. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Two and one after the foul ball there. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Lorenzo Hamilton becomes out number 2 this inning.
Matthew Hopkins.
Into the box now, Matthew Hopkins. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Robert Andrews. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball left side. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Now to the plate, Nathan Bonderman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Third inning, no score to this point. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tony.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Rossi. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Rossi tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. A ball and a strike. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Trinfel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
At the plate, Brooks McKay. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. As a look, now the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
The batter, number 1.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. In now, John Joyner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking at his career totals, Joyner hits a little over the 270 mark. And it's fouled away. Joyner stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
So it was a swinging strike 3. John Joyner goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready for another chance? Raymond Buxton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Mobile leads this one 2-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Brian Greer.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. The 0-1 on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Here's the pitch on 2-2. To first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Into the box now, Dustin Cust, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in, Murray Cooper. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now back, the designated hitter, Thomas Jordan.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Thomas Jordan. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to hit is the catcher, Tom Magruder.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Pitch on the way. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Gene Gilliam, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short, and a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Andrew.
At the plate now, Robert Andrews fouled off. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Standing in now, Nathan Honderman, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. Tony Rossi would be next. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. 3-1. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Nathan Bonderman has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Tony Rossi, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Joel Morgan.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Chad Barnes. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
In now, Sean Bender. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready now. The pitch nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. The 2-0 pitch.
Count 3-0.
Lorenzo Hamilton will be next. Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1. The 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in now, Lorenzo Hamilton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. First and second now, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready for another shot now. David Trinfel. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
David Trinfel.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
2-1.
The pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 2, Brooks McKay.
Ready once again, Brooks McKay. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0 home. Drilled to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Now back, second baseman, John Joyner.
Stepping in now, John Joyner, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Two-0 now.
No strike.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0 on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year as they move on top 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Raymond Buxton. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That misses 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Tom Magruder.
Striding in once again, Tom Magruder. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And they set up a way with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bender will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. The Roadrunners are out on top, 4-0. Striding in, number 2. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Pitch on the way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Greer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bonderman will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Justin Cust.
Now at the plate, Dustin Cust. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. Runners on first with one down. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, center fielder, Amari Cooper.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Amari Cooper will swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
On its way is pitch number 75.
Ball 2.
Hit to short. Reined in. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And the runner will get back standing. Standing in now, Thomas Jordan, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses again. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Grounded to the right. Beautiful diving stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Nathaniel Cummings will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Gene Gilliam. Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Popped him up. Cust moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Coming to the plate now, Robert Andrews. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Good pitch there on the inside, Black called the strike. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-1. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back.
Into the box, Nathan Bunderman. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box now, Tony Rossi, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Coming to the plate now, Joel Morgan. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And there's 1 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Chad Barnes.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chad Barnes. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, John Bender.
Stepping up now, Sean Bender. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Behind 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Lorenzo Hamilton is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. The Roadrunners are out in front here, 4-0. Stepping in, David Trinfel.
Leading off for Mobile, the shortstop, David Trinfel.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Brooks McKay. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
A little bit outside. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman,
John Joyner will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
At the plate now, Raymond Buxton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Barnes is there. 2 down.
now batting, the catcher, John Rodriguez.
At the plate, Tom Magruder, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Cooper will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
With a traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Matthew Hopkins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Brian Greer.
Stepping into the box, Brian Greer. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Dustin Cust. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Stepping in now, Amari Cooper. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That evens it up, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On, he pops it up. And this will land foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Gene Gilliam.
For the Roadrunner, the designated hitter, Gene Gilliam.
First pitch coming, here it is. Back up, oh no, that got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So digging in now, Robert Andrews. First pitch on its way. This is skied out toward right. Barnes is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting, right fielder.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Now batting, Nathan Bonderman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Bender is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Bruce Cartwright is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Thomas Jordan.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Joel Morgan. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Chad Barnes.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chad Barnes. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Andrews will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Tony Rossi. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball one. Ball two.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Trinfel. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Reined in. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Hey, this guy is great at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did on that pitch, getting out and around and driving it out pull side. Used to watch Mark Teixeira do this on a regular basis down in Arlington.
At the plate, John Joyner. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Carlos Aquino comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Raymond Buxton, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now back, the catcher, Tom Magruder.
At the plate, Tom Magruder looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no play.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Men on third with 2 down. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Mobile is out in front 6-0. At the plate, Sean Fender. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Ball.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And that's the first down.
The batter, not shortstop, Lorenzo Hamilton.
Digging in, Lorenzo Hamilton. He's set, and the pitch. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman number 2, Matthew Hopkins.
Stepping into the box, Matthew Hopkins. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Two and 2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Roadrunners have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Roadrunners led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Stuart Massey earns the win, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the home team, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.